Hello everyone. As you can see here, I have my first copyright strike slapped against me. Initially, I wanted to be pissed off because YouTube gave me this whole questionnaire of, well, what do you think copyright means? Here, what do you think the punishment is? It's like they're telling me stuff that, or they think that I don't know. I just took that as a bit of an insult on YouTube's part, but that's such a small thing in the grand scheme of things, so I'm not even bothered about it. But I filed a counter notification to Century Media Records for the copyright strike against me because I used it. I used the videos of two different songs from the new one called War Eternal. That's it, and another one from Arch Enemy's song Nemesis. I used the videos to compare Alyssa and her appearance in the video and her performance in the video to Angela Gasso's. I was comparing and contrasting the two to make a criticism that Alyssa was a little bit less lively and a little less energetic than Angela. I took the sound out because I respect Arch Enemy enough to do that. I respect Century Media Records enough to do that. I'm not promoting the piracy of it. I'm not promoting the illegal download of it. I am in no way, shape, or form doing that. I am simply offering my opinion on the lineup changes, as the video says. I don't understand how this copyright thing works if these companies and if YouTube do not get what fair use is. In fact, I'm going to use that to pretty much emphasize the point that Century Media is wrong to do this. If the thing will let me. Give me a second here. Okay, technical difficulties aside here. Purpose and character of the use, including whether such use is of commercial nature or is for nonprofit educational purposes. Doesn't really fall under that, but it is nonprofit. I took monetization off of my videos. The nature of the copyrighted... Wait, hold on. Am I reading the right stuff here? Oh, it's... Okay. Section 107 contains a list of various purposes for which the reproduction of a particular work may be considered fair, such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Two of those I used, criticism and comment. And it sets out 4 factors to be considered in determining whether or not a particular use is fair. I did not use it for commercial nature. It was for nonprofit, not educational purposes. I guess educational in that I'm trying to educate you guys on my opinion, but that's different. The nature of the copywritten work. I used the video, and I used it for relatively less than a minute, both of them. I'll have to double-check the video, though, but I actually, in fact, I'll do that right now. Okay, the one they're slapping me for, I used it for roughly 30 seconds, so not even a minute. So I used 30 seconds of it, and the effect of the use upon the potential market for or value of the copyright work. Me putting that video up isn't really going to affect their market. I had less than 100 views. Or actually, I had like exactly 100 views when I got on today to see what this whole, like why I have this big red square in it, and I see a thing, I'm like, oh, yeah, it looks like my appeal went down the drain. I kind of expected that from Century Media. I kind of expected that. But I haven't infringed upon them in any way. I mean, it's written in the fine print here. I'm going to put it all and review June of 2012, and this is on the U.S. Copyright Office's website, www.copyright.gov/FLS/FL102.html. I'm going off of generally the people with the know-how. I'm not jumping onto Wikipedia or whatever. So my message to Century Media is, I buy your music. I've bought every single well, this actually is kind of a moot point, but I've bought every Arch Enemy album. I've bought every Agonist album. I've given you guys money, and this is basically how you're treating me. This is how you treat a lot of people. I'm not saying I'm the only victim. I know there's plenty of others out there. And I know why you're doing it. I know why you're doing it, because you're losing money to digital sales. I support the bands. I don't support you. I do not intend to steal from you or negatively affect your profits or ability to make money, but I will offer criticism where criticism is due. I didn't bash Alyssa. I didn't bash Angela. I didn't bash the Agonist or Arch Enemy. I just simply stated that I prefer Angela to Alyssa. I felt that Alyssa was a little stiff, and it didn't look like she was actually feeling, or I wasn't feeling her growls, if you will, because Angela looks like she's actually screaming the vocals, whereas Alyssa's mouth is just moving like she's casually talking or casually singing. So to me, it makes the growling kind of weird. And that opinion may not make sense, but either way, it's an opinion and it's a criticism of mine, whether it's right or wrong. So we'll see how this plays out in 10 days. I may get my channel taken down, but at the same time, this may lead up to me and Century Media going to ye old court. I doubt it'll escalate to that, but I've submitted the counter notification because this is wrong. I know this is. And I'm not going to sit here and talk trash to YouTube or Century Media Records. I'm going to be professional about this. I'd be an adult about this, actually, not a professional, because I'm an amateur at what I do. So, what's it going to be, Century Media? Are we really going to take it all the way up just so you can make a statement? Or can we brush this under the rug? What's it going to be? I guess we'll find out in 10 days, won't we?